Welcome, folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference that stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip, as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. It's Hardy. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. 21. And the Oregon Ducks will take over. First and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking deep in the very first play. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon, but
nobody can bring him down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
You're just able to get him down at the 1. So close.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
It's a fumble short of the goal line. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Oregon.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. They bring it down to the 41. The return team does a solid job there.
The USC offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Touchdown, Ducks! A huge special teams score. Every coach will tell you we take great pride in our special teams. Well, the return team, Kirk, stepped up in a huge moment in a conference title game there.
And not to mention, they just took the lead with that return. So the timing is perfect. It gives this team and this entire unit a lot of confidence that they can make plays and be the difference between coming up a little bit short and winning the conference championship.
Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Using his legs, it's Hardy. Runs through the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
It's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. It's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Dropping back, it's Murphy. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game. But I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
To the air, it's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Ducks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. The pass rush closing in. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And it falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down play coming up. It's a bootleg here. On the run here. Let's it go. And that one's picked off. What a play.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
Here's the toss play now. Right to the right. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Using his legs. It's Hill. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
They'll run it here. He shreds the tackle. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Moore. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. That's a design quarterback keeper. Took the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That's just a heck of a job here by this defense of not giving up the play, despite being, I'm sure, dejected about giving up the first down on 4th down. They still have the presence of mind to knock that ball loose and get the turnover.
Looking for some space. It's Hardy. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's all in. What a catch. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play from this offense through the air.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Under pressure, just lets it go.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking downfield. It's Murphy. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Trojans. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's low. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the catch.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, kind of can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Johnson. Short connection to the tight end here. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes.
He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Now that's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? And on the carry, he's heading left. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together and stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Running out of time in the pocket. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Design quarterback run. He's swarmed by the defense. He's a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. He keeps it on a design run. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense produces 6 points. The defense playing a huge role here. They score, and suddenly we're tied for the conference championship on the line.
Wow, this is unbelievable drama right here. I just happen to be looking at the head coach when they created that turnover. He's running on the sideline almost like he's trying to chase the ball carrier into the end zone. Huge play and changes the momentum of this game.
He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll test the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking to throw. It's Johnson. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quick pass, the catch is made. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 4th down, he's throwing for it. He lets it go. Finds his receiver, that's enough for the first down. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game home just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. And they pick up the first on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Now here's the toss play. fighting off the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Movement here from the tight end. And the single back takes the handoff. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. The Ducks will look to convert here on fourth down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Ducks. And they jump on top here in the second half. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Tackle is made at the 48. That's a good kick return.
And the USC offense will take over. First and 10.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. On first and 10, looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and there always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
To throw, it's Murphy. That's a fly out of the wideout. It's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Still no answer for this offense.
All right.
call was sort of predictable, Kurt, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Bringing it out. It's low. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Tight end goes in motion. They're going to run it here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Back to pass. It's Johnson. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Gonna run it. It's Harris.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense getting set, second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's an out route, a catch made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion sets up a third down play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
To throw, it's Johnson. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Harris. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their own fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
On the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And there's the handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Well, the big fella's flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, with the size of this defensive line, the quarterback's got to be able to move around in that pocket to be able to line himself up and find those throwing windows. Right now, he's trying to go over top of some of these defensive linemen, and they're just too big. They're able to knock the ball away.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball for 44. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Tried to press the ball deep. It's incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Receiver left. Easy completion.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Finding space at the 20. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, USC. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Throws to the tight end. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, put the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The pocket breaking down. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon. And now a crucial try for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return.
USC offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle was made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First and goal, they try to run it in. They stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Oregon.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. It's good! What a way to win a conference championship. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.